We're in beautiful Maui. Oh my gosh, Mandy.
Stunning.
The only thing more stunning than the picture behind you, behind me. Right here.
Come on.
Come on now. Hey, my name's David Trotter, if we haven't had a chance to meet.
I'm Mandy Adams.
And we are so excited to share with you this practice, this ritual, this prayer that you may have heard of in the past, but we actually were just, I don't know if we were on the plane or getting ready to get on the plane.
We were
and
in the car.
In the car.
Yes,
And
I was playing the song.
Yeah, tell them about it.
Yeah, you tell it.
Okay, well, she says, you gotta listen to this song, it's the best. I made this new playlist for our breathwork class on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and I was like, that's a prayer actually. And I might be getting the pronunciation kind of wrong, but it's Ho'oponopono. And you can see the spelling probably in the description of this video, but it's a 4-part practice. It's an ancient Hawaiian practice designed to bring about forgiveness and reconciliation. And the 4 parts are this: it's I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, and I love you. I had heard it before, but I said to Mandy, I go, this is like the perfect process to free up abundance in our heart. Right? If you think about those 4 things can be so powerful in bringing about reconciliation and forgiveness between not only 2 people, right? But also bring about forgiveness and reconciliation with ourselves and also even with the divine, right? So, and when we have that forgiveness and reconciliation, like, you know the difference, you feel that difference. You get into that place, which is Mandy's favorite word, which is
flow. It's the best.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
So we wanted to just take a couple minutes and walk through each one of those steps of the 4 parts of the Ho'oponopono prayers. The first is, I am sorry. I'm sorry. So when I think about articulating an apology for something, I think about 3 steps. One is me taking responsibility for my words, my attitude, my actions, whatever has, I have done that's not been helpful for someone else, that's been painful. And so just by saying, I'm sorry, I'm saying I did something, right? And I'm taking full responsibility for it. I can't take responsibility for whatever their part is in the interaction, but I can take responsibility for my part. And in the process, I'm cultivating empathy. I'm saying, gosh, I realize that whatever I said, did, my actions, my energy, that hurt you, it caused you pain. And so I can, for just a moment, step into your shoes and say, I feel that, and I wish I would not have caused that pain for you. Even if I've triggered someone, because oftentimes when we're in relationships, right, Mandy might trigger me or I might trigger her, and I even will take responsibility just for the way that I somehow triggered them. Like, I know that might sound weird, it's like, oh, it's their trauma, but I participated in that and triggering them in some way by bumping that bruise. And I have no problem by just saying, hey, I'm so sorry that I hurt you in some way. So the first is taking responsibility. Second is the empathy. And the third is, how am I going to change my actions? How am I going to change my behavior? And so that's that first step in this Ho'oponopono prayer, is just by saying, I'm sorry. Now, think about this, that you can do these 4 steps. You might be thinking, well, when do I do this? You can do it anytime. You could just be right now thinking, who do I need to apologize to? And maybe you don't need to call them, because that might be awkward, but you could just say, yeah, I'm going to take responsibility for that action that I took. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. And another one is forgiveness. You forgiving somebody who's hurt you, right? Sometimes it's not that easy, and we hold on to grudges or resentment, and it only hurts us. It's not hurting the other person when we're the ones with the knot in our stomach, or can't move forward with things, or just have these wounds for a long time because we're not forgiving people. It's so much easier. Well, I guess it's not easy, but it feels so much better to just let go and just stop. And then when you do that, holding on to that resentment and that anger actually takes up energetic space in your body and prevents good things from flowing in. It's just locking you up. So if you can let those things go, move them aside, and just forgive. You don't have to be friends anymore. You don't have to go be best friends and hang out and take a trip together, but it's just clearing your mind and your soul so that you can open up space for more energy to come in, the good stuff that you really want.
And so you may even think right now, who is someone in your life that maybe you need to forgive, or at least just take that first step. I had a therapist one time say, you might need to forgive someone a lot of times in order to have that freedom, you know? So maybe today's the first step to just kind of saying, I forgive you, and kind of trying it on. The third is thank you. So as you think about sitting down and just utilizing this practice in your daily meditation time, okay, who do I want to say I'm sorry to? Do I need to apologize to myself? Who do I need to forgive? Do I need to forgive myself? But the thing that we love about saying thank you to the divine, thank you to other people, thank you to ourselves, is that it raises our vibration. It's a way of saying to the universe, thank you for all these great things that you brought into my life. I would love more of those things to keep coming. And so when we say thank you to the universe, it's like we're raising this antenna higher and higher and higher, sending out this signal that's saying, this is what I want in my life. This is what I want when I'm thankful for it. And so can you focus your thoughts and your feelings on thankfulness, the things that you're thankful for? It gets you in the flow, and it also tells the universe what you want more of in your life.
Makes a huge difference, absolutely. And then lastly would be love. Love. How huge is love, and how important is love? Love is everything, right? All good things come from love. So if you can love yourself, love others, and it kind of goes back to the forgiveness, right? Like holding on to those grudges and not being able to forgive blocks love as well. So if you can connect those two things, or separate those two things actually, and just let go of the pain and the resentment, and call in the love, loving yourself, loving your friends, loving your life, everything, just opening your heart. Love opens your heart. And when you open your heart, you start connecting to all the things around you. You connect to nature, you connect to your partner, you connect to your friends, just everything just starts opening up. And it's so beautiful. That's the most beauty, just having it all flowing through your body, just opening your heart.
Hold on, we're gonna make out for just a second. Oh, just kidding. I was getting all excited. Come on. Whew. All right, so Ho'oponopono prayer. It is a process of reconciliation, forgiveness. It's an ancient practice from here in Hawaii. And we would encourage you to think about maybe making this part of the routine that you get into. Or maybe if you're kind of feeling funky one day, you go, geez, I'm kind of feeling funky. What would pull me out of it? Think about these 4 things. I am sorry. Who do I need to apologize to? Including myself or even the divine? I forgive you. Who do you need to forgive? Who do you need to say thank you to? Thank you, universe, for giving me all of these opportunities. So good. And then I love you, right? People around you need to hear that you love them, you care about them. Of course, your family, your friends, but even yourself, telling yourself, I love you. I'm so thankful for you.
And I forgive myself. Sometimes we need to forgive ourselves even.
Yeah. We mentioned earlier that we have a 4-part video series that we did called The Magic of Gratitude, and we would love to get this in your hands. All you have to do is sign up at the link connected to this video, and you will get instant access to it, pop in your email, and we'd love to be able to get that into your hands because we really believe that's going to transform your life. So great to be with you.